Well, hello and welcome to the day two of ABC Conclave Bangkok edition, and we have Lana over here from the ICP Hub. So, hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm very well. Thank you for asking.
So, still have the energy for another interview, like?
I'm not good to lie, I'm not, because we just hosted like 3 days of 20 events within 72 hours and hackathon at the same time, and it was non-stop. So that was 3 days, almost not sleeping, and then yesterday we had ICP biggest event here at Tribe, and it was quite a journey. But today I'm here, ABC Conclave.
Yeah, and you still left with a keynote, right?
Yeah, that's true, guys. That's true.
So, what exactly is your keynote is going to be about?
So I'm going to talk about Web2 and Web3 adoption, and
Right.
what is Internet Computer, how it's going to help.
And what are your actual thoughts, like apart from the ICP Hub? What are your real thoughts about the adoption is from Web 2 and Web 3 industries?
Well, this is actually my passion because I believe that Web3 adoption cannot happen without Web2 help. So I think we have a long way to go, but now people are getting more and more of adopting of Web3 technology into Web2. And I don't want to be biased, but with ICP is kind of easier because we use HTTPC outcalls. So basically in Web2 website, you can plug in Web3 functionalities without problem. So that's why I think that is going to really help to adopt Web3 on a bigger scale.
Right. And in terms of the projects that you have a big bunch of projects under the ICP Hub, right? But what are your core classes like? Are you much more into the projects that are related to ECGs or maybe NFT related or maybe some fintech related? So what your core is?
So actually, our hub was initially when I started a hub by myself first, and then we grew, and we had four co-founders. We had my idea was it was towards VR and gaming because Thailand has a vibrant community of gamers, and VR is something that I would like to see people using more. So. Because of that, we were focusing on educational program with universities. We talked about like 16 different universities only in Bangkok how to build VR on a blockchain, and it was about 1,000 students. So 1,000 students completed the program. It was 8 hours class, and on the end we had students who actually deployed on a smart canister, smart contract, and VR experiences. So that was very cool. And then we focused on the gaming. So we had a small batch of students that within 3 months, we taught how to deploy games on chain, and about 8 to 9 different games did that. And it was always kind of enhance students' educational program and make it better with Web3 as well.
How difficult it is to switching from any Web 2 game and making a game in Web 3 industry? How difficult it is to make that cope up?
So if you don't know how to do it, it's difficult, guys. But there are instructions. So that's what we were doing. So we had instruction from ICP Hub Argentina. They were doing online sessions for our students here in Thailand, and we did like 8 or 9 different workshops online. So it was quite challenging because it's one thing you're building on Unity, and the other stuff you're going to code and put on chain. So there is a learning curve, but I think after you do the same stuff on your code, at least the basics, the students start to understand better.
Great. And how the pace is going? I mean, uh, we have already a decade of this blockchain and Web3 ecosystem going on, but still there is a lot more education that needs to be done within this industry, right? So, how much time do you think that still people need to actually adopt this new technology and hop on to make the right innovations?
So I believe that some people don't even know how to internet works still, and we're already in 2024, which is okay. There is no shame. It's okay. So it will take long time. Some people will just use Web3 and they won't understand that they're using Web3. That's what the main purpose. We'll just unlock the another level for them to be free with Web3 technology. But the onboarding will become more easier and easier. It's kind of like creating the same Google account and log in and say, hey, you're using Web3. But it will take some time, right? Because we're humans, we don't like changes. I changed many things in my life, but I also don't like changes, right? We want to feel comfortable. That's our human nature. So I think maybe because there will be some maybe push from educational side, from healthcare department with different applications, that will be becoming more natural for people to use and Web3 technology. But we need to develop this first, I think.
That's gonna take time, yes. And yeah, so thank you so much for your time, and thank you for the insight that you have. Right, I hope you enjoy the rest of the event and your keynote as well. Must save some energy for that as well.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me here and enjoy the ABC Conclave and see you next time.
Thank you so much.